Narrator, gentle, dramatic tone. In the high desert beyond the painted mesa, the wind carried a silence that didn't feel right. Something was missing. Something was wrong. For days, Blaze, the strong, golden mustang at the sanctuary, had been uneasy. He no longer ran to the fence each morning. He just stood there, staring toward the ridge, where Rusty used to wait. But Rusty was gone. People thought the old dog had just wandered off. But Blaze knew better. 3 nights earlier, a battered pickup truck had crept along the edges of the reserve. Behind the wheel was Grant Mulleary, a man with a cruel reputation, a man who didn't train dogs. He broke them, hidden under a tarp in the back. Rusty, muzzled, legs tied, eyes dull but not defeated. He was locked in a shed in the desert. Grant waited for him to give up. But Rusty didn't break. He refused to. Back at the sanctuary, Blaze became restless. He wouldn't eat, wouldn't rest. He paced. He neighed into the wind like he was calling for someone. And then one night, he charged the wooden gate again. And again. Until it broke. By sunrise, the staff found the shattered fence. Natalie Cruz looked toward the horizon and whispered, "He's not running wild. He's searching." Through the dry plains and burning heat, Blaze kept going. No path. No trail. Just instinct. And something more. Something stronger than scent. A bond. Rusty lay in the shed, barely breathing. Flies swarmed. Chains tied around his neck. And then, in the shimmering haze of heat and dust, came the sound of hooves. Blaze. He stood tall, a ghost of sunlight, framed by the desert sky. With one powerful kick, he shattered the shed door and rushed to Rusty's side. He nudged the chain, pulled, tugged. Once, twice, until Rusty's limp body slid forward, weak but alive. Suddenly, the shed door burst open. Grant stormed out, furious. "What the hell do you think you're doing?" He yanked the chain hard. Rusty yelped. Paws scraped the dirt. Helpless. In his other hand, a thick stick, raised high, ready to strike. But then Blaze reared up, towering, front hooves high in the air, dust flying, a wall of strength and fury between the man and the dog. Grant froze. For a long second, all that moved was the wind. Then, the roar of a truck. Brakes screech. Dust cloud. Natalie and Jake jump out. She doesn't shout. She lifts her phone and films. The stick never falls. Authorities arrived within minutes. Grant was arrested. Rusty was freed. And Blaze walked beside him every step of the way. Back at the rescue center, their pens were rebuilt, side by side. Rusty no longer watched from a distance. He rested close, shoulder to shoulder with Blaze through the fence. Visitors came to the sanctuary to meet them. Not just to see a horse. Not just a dog. But to witness a bond. A bond born not in comfort, but in pain. Not in words, but in actions. Because once, a dog saved a foal from dying. And now that foal had crossed the desert to return the favor. Blaze didn't run away. He ran toward something. Toward loyalty. Toward memory. Toward Rusty. Sometimes, the ones we save come back for us. Not because they owe us, but because they remember. They remember kindness. They remember love. And when the time comes, they choose to return it. No matter the cost. Pause. This is the story of Blaze and Rusty. A bond that could not be broken. A friendship that crossed fences, deserts, and fear itself.